I grab a quiver and my bow. I'm a gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery, my soul sanctuary. Each shot I take helps set me free. With every bullseye, I feel alive. Gearhead archery, where I thrive.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of Turkey Talk Radio on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Turkey Talk Radio is brought to you by our good friends out at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Hope everyone's doing good. Tony, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're all well out there, doing good. And let me get this all postured up there. We are back on the air, and we got a good show for you today. We're going to be talking a little bit about turkeys, the upcoming season. We got our buddy Phillip Vanderpool. Phillip is down at the National Wild Turkey Federation dinner or banquet or event, one of them three. And we're going to visit with him. I need to call him real quick. But before I do that, I need to, boy, I tell you what. See, a lot of the people who are doing podcasts are opening up a beer can now. See, I figured I'd do that with my Diet Mountain Dew, so I look like I'm being cool. How about that? Hey, Bill, how's it going, buddy? All right, Turkey Talk Radio is brought to you by the fine folks at Speed Broadheads, Game High Clothing, Kool-Aid Archery, Flex Fletch, Gearhead Archery, Rupert's Roost Peace, Turkey Calls, and DSD Decoys. Let me call the man, the myth, the legend, and see if we can get him on the line. Little Turkey Talk Radio with Phillip Vanderpool down at the Opryland Hotel. Hopefully he remembered.
You there?
I am here. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. You?
I'm good. Things good down there in Nashville?
Everything's pretty good. It's getting ready to be a lot better.
Yeah. How many turkey conventions is this for you?
Oh my gosh, man! Honestly, I don't even know. I can't even count them. There's been so many.
Yeah, you're good. Tommy, good to see you out there in PA. Wayne, good evening. Brant in Iowa, how you doing? Good to see everybody. First Turkey Talk Radio show of 2026, Phillip. I don't know about you, but I'm actually getting pumped. I'm ready to go hunt.
Oh, me too. I'm really getting it on my mind. I've had my trail cameras out, rocking and rolling, and be getting a lot of turkeys on trail camera. They're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Yeah, if this weather keeps like it, they may be ready to go before we realize it. I know at home and stuff, it's crazy. I mean, with these daylight hours and all this pretty weather.
Yeah, Scotty Mueller in Oklahoma, Patrick Smith, good morning or good afternoon. Wayne, how you doing? Good afternoon. Everybody's watching you on the Outdoor Call Radio live stream there, P-Viddy.
Well, good deal, man. I'm excited. I hope I hope we get a lot of people on here, and I hope they're all as excited as me and you are about turkey hunting.
I hope so. Corey Johnson. Hi, Corey Johnson. I was out at the lease. My birthday was yesterday. So Riley, I had one of the best birthday presents I could ever had. She said she wanted to go out to the farm with me, so I took her out there and I went and pulled that ground blind on the north fence. You know where that's at.
Oh yeah.
And then we looked for sheds. We didn't find any sheds, but it was nice just to have her with me out of the farm, and it was really nice, Phil.
Well, good deal, buddy. That's always a positive when something like that happens. You bet.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when I was out there, I had a turkey sound off, and I took a recording of it. I'm not exaggerating now, Phillip. This is probably one of the biggest longbeards I've ever seen in my life. Now, this thing, if it's not 50 pounds, I don't know what he is, but this thing looked like a little Volkswagen out there puffed up. Listen to this gobble. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hang on, what did I do? Oh. Is that not a big turkey?
I'm telling you what now. That is a ground dragger right
there. You know what that was, don't you?
Now for sure it was so loud here.
Oh, that's Godzilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sound like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Godzilla. It's Turkeyzilla, man.
I got you. Well, there's a bunch of them out there doing that. I'll bet you right now. I mean, they're really starting to get after it. So,
Casey's out in Indiana. Good to see you, Casey. Wayne says, I can't wait for the season. April 20th here in West Virginia, Wayne said.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's about where everybody is. Arkansas, Missouri. I think Kentucky's 18th. I believe it's crazy. They're all opening about the same time.
Well, I just talked to Ben down there at Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products, and he said they open up middle of March.
No kid. Yep. They're in what, Mississippi?
Yeah, in the SIP. Yep.
Yep. That'll be my first hunt. I'm actually not hunting, but I'll be down there with my wood having crew buddies, and we're going to be down there with Bo Mayo down there at his place. They're trying to get some turkeys going.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wish we could hunt middle of. I guess we could go to over there at Nebraska. They open up at the end of March.
Yep, so the 25th of March.
Yeah,
and I've hunted out there then, honestly, and have had some really good luck. Ron and I went out there. Oh, it's been a few years ago out there with Corey Peterson out there, Hidden Valley Outfitters. But we went out there and hunted. I think it was March 25th, and she shot her first Nebraska turkey with a crossbow out there during then. There's a lot of turkeys, and they're bunched up then, and it's crazy.
yeah. You get in that northeast corridor out there, boy. That's beautiful country, and I love those Merriams. They're all over the place. If you're in the turkeys, you're in them. If you're not, they might be on the next spread over because they're kind of bunched up still that time of year. But man, it's just beautiful out there. You know it.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's some pretty awesome turkey hunting for sure. I forgot to put in this year and missed out on Nebraska. I was planning on going.
Yeah. Patrick says northwest Iowa here. There you go, Patrick. Orville Sanders says he'll see you in Harrisburg tomorrow. Orville, he's not in Harrisburg. He's down in Nashville. He's at the
yeah. I'm down in Nashville at the NWTF convention. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna miss him, buddy. I don't think Phillip gets around, but I don't know if he's gonna get around that quick.
Yeah, I'd like to see Orville. He's a good one. He's a keeper.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, Donovan and Sammy are out there, and we got Chris is out there. Yeah, Mike Watkins is out there.
Mike's out there. Mike and Esther, or just Mike?
I think it's just Mike and Richard. But Mike goes out there every year, but Chris has been going out there for a couple of years. This is Donovan's first time. So.
Yep. Right. Yep. And they're hanging out together. Matter of fact, I talked to Donovan this morning.
Yeah,
he called me this morning. Yep.
There you go, Orville. Go out there and see them guys. They'll take good care of you. So.
You bet.
Yeah.
That's sure.
Yeah. Now I got to tell you, I did see some turkeys yesterday. They were in that timber where they usually stack up on us, and I could see where they've been strutting a little bit. I saw some feather lines. So the toms are definitely getting their feathers all lined up, and they're strutting out here with this. It's been in the mid 50s, so they've been out there displaying a little bit.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it is here today, but yesterday it was 76 here in Nashville.
Yeah, Jeremy Lee at Racks and Tracks Taxidermy told me to tell you hi.
Well, tell him I said hi, buddy. He's a good one. There's somebody who wants a good mount. He does a heck of a job.
Yeah, he does a good job. I told him to charge you double.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Orville says, "Well, crap. I thought he was going to be here."
Yeah, well, tell him I guess you don't have to tell him. He can hear me.
He hears you. Yeah.
Hey, Orville, you need to just come on down here, man. Just jump on in. Come on down here. This is the 50th year for the NWT to have this convention. It's number 50. It's pretty special.
That is special. So talk a little bit about if someone's never been. I've never been there, so I've been to everything else except I haven't been to Harrisburg and I haven't been to that one. What do people I mean, I guess they can see about everything turkey related there, huh?
Yeah, about anything turkey related. In my opinion, this is my favorite consumer show that I go to, and I think a lot of the reasons is, you go all year and you don't get to see people that you know and like, and a lot of the, obviously the TV and the video personality are here, and a lot of them are just bringing their family because they usually have this during the Valentine's weekend, and that's exactly what it's going to be this year, and it's just a really good time to bring your family and friends. It's the atmosphere here in Nashville is here at the. I mean, it's an inside closed event here, here in the Gaylord Opryland, and it's really. I don't know. I just can't tell you how much I really enjoy uh, the kids and the families that come by and always say hi, and you get your pictures taken with them, and do the grip and grin and talk turkey. And the main reason I love turkey hunting is it's such an incredible way to get a kid or a first time hunter involved in hunting, because turkey hunting is something you can kind of do so much more than you can with deer hunting a lot of times, just because you get in that ground blind, and you can talk and put a turkey call in their hands, and you're making something happen. And I think that's what makes this NWTF so special. And this is the Grand National Calling Championships, the granddaddy of them all. And it's if you've never went to a calling contest like this, like in the morning they're going to be doing the team calling challenge. Well, these guys get up and create a scene of how a turkey. When I say this, these guys are top notch. They do a crow call or a hoot owl and start this out and just create an actual hunting scene of turkey scratching in the leaves, plucking and purring and yelping and tree calling, the whole scenario. And it's mind boggling to watch. These guys are unreal in their element here.
I got you. I tell you, and I love the owl hooting. That's always one of my favorite. But that's a great place to go. It's really beautiful in there, and
Uh-huh.
you get to see all the vendors that you grew up with, and
Sure.
I can't wait to maybe next year I can do that.
Yeah. It's really special, both Mossy Oak and Realtree. Of course, I've been working with Realtree for years and years, but both of them, this is their 40th year of being in business. Both of them are celebrating their 40th year. And it's pretty neat. They've got some really nice booths set up here and stuff, and you get to talk turkey, and then you're talking about all your deer hunting that took place. It's like the Iowa Deer Classic, which I gotta say is another incredible vendor and a place, consumer show that's really really good, because it's evolved around deer and turkey, the outdoors and stuff. So, but this, it's such a nice environment. I mean, I don't know, turkey hunters just seem to be like there's loyal people,
Yeah.
that really enjoy it, and they don't just go turkey hunting. They're fanatics about it like we are. Just enjoy the outdoors and love everything about it.
Absolutely. Chris Loverdowski's on here. Jeremy says I can set you up. Our turkeys are strutting and gobbling already. A guaranteed hunt at my place. Todd Rupert says hello, Philip. Philip, looking forward to see you in Iowa, buddy. And I can hear you. And let's see. Can you guys not hear? Can you not hear Philip? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear him okay. Steve, how you doing, Steve? Oglesby said tell you hi. Tommy Mitzker says the legends on here. Carl Wolf, hi Dan and Philip. Hope you guys have a great season. Thank you, Wolfie. Skippy Peterson. There's a good fine fella right
Well,
there.
top of the line, buddy.
Yeah, good buddy there. So hey, let's talk a little bit. Scouting right now is really we're out there trying to look a little sheds and stuff. But what do you recommend people look for, Philip, for scouting this time of year?
Well, I mean, obviously, most of the people, if you're a first time hunter, obviously, I would suggest to go to some of the sporting goods places and different places. Try to get places to get set up to go hunt. Get permission, and for the most part, Dan, turkeys, you know, there is, if you've got timber and a selection of agriculture or fields and stuff, you're probably going to have some turkeys on it. I just suggest getting out there looking for scratchings along, along your water sources, scratchings and droppings and tracks. But if you can get out there early in the morning, just right there before daylight, try to get there early enough, because a lot of times, especially early, if you're trying to find out if there's turkeys there, just go out there and listen. Now, keep in mind, these turkeys will break up and bust up between now and, say, mid-April. For the most part, they're going to break up and bust up. But a week or so before season anyway, get out there and listen, look around, and glass, drive around, try to get permission on properties. If you see a flock of turkeys, stop and knock on the door. Now's a good time to do it, and that's what I do. And check your UPS drivers, your mailmen, your farmers and stuff, to find out where they're seeing turkeys. That's another way to do it. But if you're wanting to get out yourself, just go out there and put some boots down on the ground and look along, any sandy places or in the dirt or in the mud areas and stuff, and look for tracks and learn about what the difference is between a hen track and a gobbler track. Gobbler droppings, they're different. So learn all you can. Get on there, Google, and get on there and listen to these guys that call. Get the turkey vocabulary. You can go there and Google about anything you want to. Sounds of wild turkeys, to kind of see what they sound like. But there's nothing better than to get out there and listen on your own, though, and actually hear them. And get in a high place, maybe not a windy morning. Get up there high elevation as much as you can, to where you can listen and to see where the turkeys might be gobbling. Get out there before daylight, though, and listen up in until they, fly down. It's usually just, around when the daylight starts breaking good and turkeys start pitching out. But you need to be there early enough to hear them. Yeah. And then kind of get an idea, because when they're in the tree, you're going to hear them better than they are when they're on the ground.
Right. Well, Chris said he's got a big flock out there in Pennsylvania, across in front of the road by the house. Skippy Peterson says turkeys are somewhere all the time, which is true. Yeah. And Tommy Metzger says Todd had his hearing aids turned down.
Oh, okay. That sounds like me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I saw a lot of scat and stuff in the standing corn yesterday when I looked.
Oh, did you? Well, see, there's a good sign,
Yeah.
And if you've got a kid or a first time hunter, that's a good thing to do, is get out there and spend a little time. You can, what the cool thing is, get out there early enough, then it starts breaking light. You can kill two birds with one stone. You can kind of scout for your turkeys and shed hunt at the same time.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I would think about what today's February 11th. I would say by about 4.5 more weeks, some turkeys should start busting up.
Yeah, they'll start breaking up, and of course the weather has a lot to do with it between now and then.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll bust. These warm, bright, sunny days is what triggers that daylight in the turkey's eyes. And that's what gets them fired up, gets them going. And it can, the more beautiful days we have, the more the turkeys are going to be active. And I tell you, Dan, I know down at home and places I've got cameras, I'm telling you, turkeys are moving along right now like crazy. I mean, they're really getting fired up. I kind of, we worry about it every year, and I know it happens about the same time every year of them going, into their breeding ritual. But I'm afraid they're going to get started pretty early if the weather keeps up like it is right now. Man, I tell you.
Well, we got, the Deer Classic is in like 3 weeks. We usually get some snow by then.
Yeah, right. And that's what I'm saying. I think we're going to get some more bad weather to kind of simmer things down a little bit.
Yeah, Rick Seeker said hi. Patrick O'Connor said hi. Chris said Todd did an outstanding job at the NWTF banquet. He always does a good job, Chris. He's an organized man.
Yeah. Hey, I look forward to seeing you, Todd, and everybody, and hi to everybody, guys out there. I wish you all have your best season ever, with the spring ritual. There's nothing, I hope 26 is the best year for, everybody. I mean, deer and turkey. And Of course, turkey coming up, being number one right now. So, man, I just wish I could be with everybody to go out there and share a hunt camp with. We're going to be at a lot of good places this year, and some of the guys that really want to hunt a good eastern turkey, I'm sure Chris has still got some openings, but the Knox County whitetails up there. I'll tell you what, now I've got a camera up there at Chris's. There was 23 gobblers in one bunch. And Chris got another place. He said there was 19 gobblers in one bunch on one of the farms there. But they've really come back up there in the northern part of there, Missouri. I mean, and I plan on trying to get up there and hunt. Of course, now Missouri has went to a one gobbler limit.
Yeah.
Now for this year for 2026. So, yeah, we won't be able to shoot two turkeys that's non-resident in Missouri anymore. So. And I'm good with that personally. I know a lot of guys that say, well, I'm not going to spend that kind of money to go turkey hunting. But, boys, we got to look at like this. We go from hatch to hatch every year. In the last couple of years, we've had two amazing hatches back to back that I've seen pretty much across the country where I've hunted. And I like to hunt turkeys as much as anybody, I promise you. But at the same time, I want my grandkids or my great grandkids and everything one of these days to be able to go out and hunt turkeys. So I'm kind of all about that. If I want to shoot more than one turkey, I'm going to go to a different state. That's just me. I mean, and of course, obviously, I'm able to do it. A lot of people can't. But at the same time, if you have an opportunity to take somebody else. That's what I love about turkey hunting. If you fill your tag and you still want a turkey hunt, take somebody else out there and call them up their first turkey and make a special experience for them and let them enjoy what we've enjoyed all these years. That's what I love about turkey hunting is it's such a good way to share our passion with somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it'll get here before you know it. We're gonna have one of Phillip's. We're gonna have Phillip's Kansas hunt on Bowstring Adventures. I'm still waiting for Ryan to text me and tell me it's uploaded. But just here sometime this week, we should have that on Bowstring Adventures on Carbon. You want to tell everybody about that hunt real quick?
Yes, I'll tell you right now, guys, I've been doing this, I've been hunting since I was 4 years old. I'm 65. I'll be 66 in April. And I'll just tell you this, it's probably, in my opinion, it may be the best self-videoed bow kill that I've ever done because I wasn't in a blind. I'm up against the cedar tree. I'm using the DSD decoys, and I let them, I call them turkeys play the game and call them in, and I shoot that gobbler that I was able to take. I shot him at 6 yards off the ground. It's probably my best hunt that I've ever done. And I tell you, that gearhead bow, that 24, that's that Carvin pivot 24. Holy smokes. I'm sitting flat on the ground and drawing my bow and not having to worry about hitting anything and just make a great shot. Dan, I don't know that I can video a better hunt than I was able to, good Lord, give me the opportunity to do with that gobbler. It was truly amazing.
Yeah, I put a little teaser reel on Facebook a couple days ago, so they get to see you shoot them. But I put the slow mo on there so they could see your shot placement. I'm a big believer this time of year for bow hunters. I want to show people the shot placements as much as I can, so they get that in their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a lot of room for error on a turkey.
No, you honestly don't. And I'll tell you, that shot is the thigh shot right through the thighs, and he don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I love to shoot them when they're straight on. A lot of times I know we talk about different angle stuff, but it's just like a shotgun. If you shoot him at the base of the wattle and get that arrow up in there, he's not going to go nowhere. That's as good as it gets. Or a Texas heart shot. But the whole key is he's got to be still, and you got to know the angle of the turkey, of it, just where to hit, so that you can get that full body penetration on a turkey.
Yeah.
And
well, your turkey, he didn't go 5 yards.
Oh no, he just, it basically, and that's just because he flopped there because the arrow was stuck through both thighs. And it basically, here's the rule of thumb: if you can get that arrow, that thigh area, the way I looked at it, and being, of course, that close, get that in those thigh areas. If he can't get his wings out from under him, he ain't going nowhere. He's not going to be able to run off and get away from you. That's the whole key. And I know, Dan, both of you and I have talked about it many a times. sometimes we think we make the perfect shot on a turkey, but I'll say the last 10, 15 years, Dan, I'll tell you right now, I don't think I've let a turkey get away.
Yeah.
And it's because of the shot placement. And if you'll wait when they first come into those decoys, you and I know what they're just wait on that opportunity. You're going to be able to get an arrow in him. He's going to fan away or he's going to do something there. And you see when I draw on this turkey, that's the good thing because I got the one camera set over the shoulder where you see the whole event take place. And then I've got 3 other cameras to capture different angles, including slow-mo. And then 4K when you can just push in on it. It's that's what makes this hunt special is I've got so many different angles. I even got using my trail camera set up for a POV angle to get the reverse angle of the turkey hitting the decoys.
Yeah, you got about a softball, folks. That's about the vital pocket there, and where Phillip was, he's right at that bottom of that vital pocket.
Yeah, it's just I mean, there again, you get that, and him being perfectly still is what helped me, and obviously being that close, he wasn't able to move or do anything before the arrow got to him.
It was over. It was
exactly.
It was over. Well, I'm excited. What do we got? We got a couple minutes here. I'm excited. First, I'm going to be the first one to welcome you to the Kool-Aid Archery family. You're going to be shooting Kool-Aid shafts this year. Congratulations.
Well, thank you for that, and I appreciate the opportunity of getting those arrows in my hand. I've heard nothing but good things from you. So
I'm showing everybody. I got my Kool-Aid Archery and Feezies. These are the 4.2 millimeters, and I got them fletched up with that Silent Night flex fletch vein and a nice wrap. And boy, I tell you what, I can't wait to get a couple birds with this one.
I hear you, buddy. I'm the same way. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
My son Rick says hi. He said tell you hi. Michael Cheney, hey Dan, hope you're doing well. Michael, we're doing very well, thank you. Wayne, thank you for the good luck for me and Phillip. I appreciate that. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So, all right, Phil, we got about 3 minutes. I didn't take a commercial break because I wanted to kick the first show off, and when I was like doing it with you real quick. You want to tell everybody what's your go-to turkey spread this year? Are you gonna tell them what you're gonna use?
Yeah, as far as with my bow setup.
Yeah, with your bow setup.
I mean, as far as I'm using that gearhead pivot 24, which is carbon, the carbon limbs.
Yeah, no, I meant your decoys. I'm sorry, bud. When you're bow hunting. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'll tell you, I don't use a whole lot of decoys. I usually like to use. I use that 3/4 Jake most of the time. Just because about anywhere I go, whether the gobbler is really aggressive and the strutter will work good too, with the fan on it.
Yep.
Any of them will work, but I use the stand-up hen a lot of times in the breeding position. I really enjoy the breeding position. Then I may have another hen, either a feeding hen or just an aggressive-looking hen, just there as well. But for most of the time, I only take 2 decoys because I self-video a lot, and I can't carry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting myself overloaded if I carry too many. But I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt to put 3 or 4 or 5 or a whole flock, whatever you feel confident in. But I like to use a Jake. 9 times out of 10, the gobbler's going to come into the Jake. Now, you can use single hens, and they work great. And if you're worried about a turkey not being as aggressive, when you use a hen, he's not going to come in there and, obviously flock it. He's usually struts and it kind of goes down into slow motion, getting into that hen a lot of times. He's going to come in and bump it around a little bit, and rub up against it and give you that perfect opportunity, But I like the visibility of the Jake decoy because of the red, white, blue head.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. All right, buddy. I'm going to let you go because I know you're busy out there. Thank you so much for being on the first show of 2026. And tell everybody what are you talking about in Iowa? Turkey hunting or deer hunting?
Now, I'll be doing deer seminars in Iowa, and I'm going to be doing it on calling, rattling, and grunting, bringing deer in and proper setups and things like that, and what I do in certain situations. And obviously, we'll have some video there to show you where it's all happening.
Yeah, Chris DeMont said to tell you hi.
All right, Chris. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. All right, you go have fun with them Woodhaven boys, and have a good trip. Tell Rhonda we said hey, and thanks for taking time out from the NWTF to come on the show, bud.
All right. Well, you guys take care. Good luck to everyone this spring. Most of all, be safe. Put God first, and let's get out there and make something happen. And hopefully, y'all's turkey hunts will be successful, and many more memories that you can add to the collection.
Okay, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Be careful coming home.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
There,
See you.
there he goes, Phillip Vanderpool, everybody. Fine, fine fella right there. I've known Phillip for a long, long time. All right, hey, turkey dates. The season's going to start for the kids here in Iowa, April 10th through the 12th. First season is going to be April 13th through the 16th. Second season is going to be April 17th through the 21st. Third season, April 22nd through the 28th. And fourth season will be April 29th in Iowa through May 17th. And then if you get a bow tag, you can hunt all 4 seasons. That's the nice thing about getting a bow tag. So get out there and chase some birds. Wayne, hello, brother. Kristen, Matt. There you go. Get a little people talking. That's good. We got next week. We're going to have Iowa deer, our turkey biologist Jim Coffey on. So we're going to get into where they're at as far as the behaviors, the flocks, and stuff like that. The rest of the stuff I think can wait till Saturday's show. I want to thank everybody for all the birthday wishes yesterday. That's pretty humbling when you get 500 something people telling you happy birthday. I was very, very, very grateful for all of that and very humbled. So thank you, everybody. Let's get out of here. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, keep it on the app. We got the secret listener contest going on. We got a bunch of turkey stuff we're going to be giving away. The ugly turkey decoy contest will start this Saturday. I will tell you how you can win a DSD turkey, one of my DSD turkey decoys. And we got some other stuff to tell you about as well. So, everybody, you be good. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you in a couple days. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Tossing adventures in the wild we roam. Hearts pounding as we draw our bows. On the hunt,
Thanks, everybody.
of the chase.